Have you ever sat down to a fresh salad, crisp cucumbers, crunchy carrots, maybe a few slices of banana, thinking you're doing something good for your body, only to find out that this healthy combination might actually be hurting your heart, your kidneys, or even your immune system? It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But after 20 years of working with seniors, I've learned something shocking. Some of the simplest food pairings we make every day can quietly cancel out nutrients, strain your organs, and trigger health problems that seem to come out of nowhere. And one of the most common culprits, the innocent cucumber. Yes, the same cucumber you've been told is hydrating, gentle, and good for your digestion can become a problem when combined with the wrong foods. I've seen patients who added it to the wrong smoothie and developed irregular heartbeats. Others who thought they were boosting their immune system only to discover their vitamin levels were actually dropping. The truth is, not all healthy foods are healthy together. And that's the missing piece most people never hear about. So in today's video, I'll reveal 3 dangerous cucumber combinations that may be sabotaging your health without you realizing it, and 3 powerful science-backed pairings that can make cucumbers one of the most healing foods in your diet after 60. Because when you eat them the right way, cucumbers can do incredible things. But the wrong combinations can flip those benefits upside down. So stay with me until the end, especially for the last pairing, because it's one that nearly every senior makes by habit, and it could be silently pushing your blood pressure higher every day. Now, before we begin, tell me in the comments where are you watching from and how often do you eat cucumbers in a week? I love seeing our ageless Vitality family from around the world learning and growing together. Alright, let's start with why this humble green vegetable can be one of your body's best friends or worst enemies after 60. Section 1. Why cucumbers matter for seniors. Before we talk about the wrong combinations, let's take a moment to appreciate why cucumbers deserve a special place on your plate, especially after 60. Most people underestimate this humble vegetable. They see it as just a crunchy salad topping or a garnish on the side of a sandwich. But the truth is, cucumbers are one of nature's most senior-friendly foods. Quietly working behind the scenes to hydrate your cells, protect your heart, and keep your joints flexible. Let's start with hydration because it's one of the biggest challenges of aging that almost no one talks about. As we get older, the brain's thirst signal becomes weaker. That means by the time you feel thirsty, you're already mildly dehydrated. And dehydration in seniors isn't just about a dry mouth. It's one of the hidden causes behind dizziness, confusion, low energy, muscle cramps, and even dangerous falls. That's where cucumbers shine. They're made up of 96% water, which means every crunchy bite is like giving your body a sip of natural hydration. Eating cucumbers regularly helps keep your blood flowing smoothly, your energy stable, and your mind clear, especially during warm weather or if you take medications that make you lose fluids. But that's not all. Cucumbers are also rich in a special mineral called silica, which supports collagen production in your skin, ligaments, and joints. If you've ever woken up with stiff knees or aching hands, this is one of those simple natural ways to help your body stay flexible and resilient over time. Consistent intake of silicaric foods like cucumbers can help reduce stiffness and improve joint comfort, something my patients notice within just a few weeks of adding them to their diet. And then, there's the heart. Cucumbers are naturally low in sodium but high in potassium, a mineral that helps balance fluid levels, relax blood vessels, and keep your blood pressure steady. For older adults, that balance can mean the difference between fatigue and vitality. I've had patients who started eating cucumbers daily in salads, snacks, or infused water, and within months their blood pressure readings began to stabilize without drastic medication changes. Finally, there's the simplicity factor, and this might be my favorite part. No cooking, no complicated prep, no hard chewing. Just rinse, slice, and enjoy. That's why cucumbers fit perfectly into a senior-friendly diet. Easy, affordable, and packed with health benefits in every bite. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. All these benefits can vanish instantly if you combine cucumbers with the wrong foods. Certain pairings can neutralize vitamins, overwhelm your kidneys, or even raise your blood pressure without warning. So before you reach for that healthy cucumber salad, smoothie, or pickle jar, you need to know which combinations are quietly working against you. Let's start with the first one because it's a pairing nearly everyone has made and it could be slowly weakening your immune system. Section 2. 3 harmful cucumber combinations. Harmful combination number 1, cucumbers with raw carrots. Let's start with one of the most common healthy habits I see among seniors. Mixing cucumbers and raw carrots in the same salad. It looks colorful, it tastes refreshing, and it feels like you're doing something wonderful for your body. But here's the truth. That simple salad might be quietly stealing one of your most important nutrients, vitamin C. Here's why. Raw carrots contain an enzyme called ascorbic acid oxidase. And this enzyme does something surprising. It destroys vitamin C in any food it touches. So when you slice carrots and cucumbers together, that enzyme immediately starts breaking down the vitamin C inside your cucumbers. The result, the antioxidants that are supposed to protect your immune system and strengthen your skin are gone before your body ever gets to use them. And for older adults, losing vitamin C isn't a small issue. It's critical. After 60, our immune defenses naturally weaken. A simple cold that used to pass in 2 days can now turn into a week-long infection. Vitamin C helps your body make white blood cells, the tiny soldiers that fight viruses and bacteria. It also supports wound healing and keeps your skin strong and elastic. When you lose that vitamin C, you lose your natural protection shield. I'll never forget one of my patients, Richard, a 72-year-old retired teacher. He was proud of his healthy routine. Every morning he made a big cucumber and carrot salad with lemon dressing. But over time he started noticing something strange. He caught every little cold that went around. His energy dropped. His skin looked dull and he couldn't figure out why. When we reviewed his diet, I spotted the problem right away. Once he started lightly steaming his carrots instead of eating them raw and added a squeeze of fresh lemon over his cucumbers, his vitamin C levels bounced back and his immune strength improved within weeks. So, what should you do instead? Steam your carrots. Just a few minutes of light steaming deactivates the enzyme completely, allowing you to enjoy both carrots and cucumbers without losing any nutrients. Add lemon juice. The mild acidity of lemon neutralizes that destructive enzyme, protecting the vitamin C in your cucumbers and adding a refreshing flavor. 2. Alternate days. If you love raw carrots, eat them separately from cucumbers. Give your body the best of both without canceling their benefits. It's such a small change, but it makes a big difference. You'll not only preserve your vitamin C, you'll strengthen your immune system, improve your energy, and help your skin stay youthful and resilient. So, the next time you prepare your salad, remember, not all colorful combinations are healthy ones. Sometimes knowing what not to mix can protect your health more than any supplement ever could. Now, let's move on to the next cucumber mistake. One that involves a fruit almost everyone eats. But this time, the danger lies in what it does to your heart. Harmful combination number 2, cucumbers with bananas. It sounds perfectly healthy, doesn't it? A cool, creamy smoothie made with bananas, cucumbers, and a splash of yogurt. The kind of breakfast most people call heart healthy. But here's something important that many seniors don't realize. For certain people, this simple combination can quietly put stress on the heart and kidneys instead of helping them. Both bananas and cucumbers are wonderful foods on their own. They're rich in potassium, a mineral your body needs every day to keep your heartbeat steady, your muscles working properly, and your nerves functioning smoothly. But here's the catch. As we age, our kidneys don't filter potassium as efficiently as they once did. And if you're one of the millions of older adults taking medications for high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart disease, your potassium levels can rise more easily than you think. That's what happened to one of my patients, Sarah, a 77-year-old grandmother who started every morning with a green smoothie made from banana, cucumber, and spinach. At first, she felt great until a few weeks later she began feeling weak, lightheaded, and noticed her heart racing. Her doctor ran a blood test, and sure enough, her potassium level was above normal. It wasn't that the foods were bad. It was simply too much potassium at once for her kidneys to process, especially alongside her blood pressure medication. Now, let's be clear. For most healthy seniors, eating a banana and cucumber in the same day is perfectly fine. But for anyone with reduced kidney function or those taking ACE inhibitors, ARBs or potassium-sparing diuretics, this combination can raise potassium faster than your body can remove it. When that happens, potassium builds up in the blood, a condition called hyperkalemia, which can cause fatigue, tingling, muscle weakness, or an irregular heartbeat if ignored. Here's how to stay safe while still enjoying both foods. Space them out. Have your banana in the morning for quick energy and your cucumber later in the day for hydration. Stay hydrated. Drinking enough water helps your kidneys process minerals more efficiently. Know your numbers. If you take kidney or heart medications, ask your doctor to include a potassium check in your next blood test. Diversify your smoothies. Rotate ingredients. Add berries, pears, or spinach instead of using bananas daily. Remember, cucumbers and bananas are both nourishing, just not always at the same time for everyone. Listening to your body, understanding your health conditions, and giving your kidneys the support they need can make a world of difference. And next, we'll look at a cucumber habit almost everyone has. Those crunchy, tangy pickles. Delicious, yes, but when paired with the wrong foods, they can quietly drive your blood pressure higher without you realizing it. Harmful combination number 3, pairing pickled cucumbers with salty foods. Let's be honest, most of us love that crisp, tangy crunch of a pickle. Whether it's tucked into a sandwich, served next to grilled meat, or eaten straight from the jar, it feels like a harmless treat. But for seniors, this habit can quietly turn into a blood pressure trap that pushes the heart to its limits without a single warning sign. Here's why. Pickled cucumbers are naturally high in sodium. That's what keeps them preserved and flavorful. A single spear can contain more than 300 milligrams of salt. And many store-bought brands use far more. Now, imagine adding crackers, cheese, deli meat, or even canned soup to that same meal. Suddenly, your sodium intake for the day can exceed 2,300 milligrams, the entire daily limit recommended by the American Heart Association. When there's too much sodium in your bloodstream, your body retains water to dilute it. That extra fluid increases the volume of blood moving through your vessels, forcing your heart to pump harder and your arteries to stretch beyond what they should. Over time, this constant pressure can lead to hypertension, swollen ankles, shortness of breath, and even higher risk of stroke. I remember a patient named Jack, 81 years old, who came to me frustrated that his blood pressure medication wasn't working anymore. When we reviewed his diet, the culprit was clear. He loved eating pickles with salted crackers every afternoon. He wasn't adding table salt, but those hidden sodium sources were silently undoing all his medication's benefits. After we replaced his store pickles with a homemade low-sodium version, his readings dropped within weeks and he didn't have to give up the flavor he loved. Here's how you can enjoy pickles safely. Make your own. Slice cucumbers. Add herbs like dill or garlic. Use apple cider vinegar and minimal salt. You'll cut sodium by more than half and gain extra antioxidants. Check the label. Choose brands marked low sodium or no added salt, ideally less than 140 milligrams per serving. Pair wisely. Skip salty sides such as chips, crackers, or processed meats. Add fresh veggies, unsalted nuts, or whole grain bread instead. Flush with water. After any salty meal, drink a large glass of water to help your kidneys clear the excess sodium. You don't have to give up pickles. You just have to eat them smart. A little awareness keeps your blood pressure stable, your heart protected, and your favorite crunch still on the plate. Now that we've seen which cucumber combinations to avoid, let's turn things around. In the next section, we'll explore 3 powerful cucumber pairings that can boost your digestion, strengthen your heart, and help your body absorb nutrients better than ever. Section 3, 3 healthy cucumber combinations. Healthy combination number 1, cucumbers plus pears, the gentle digestive duo. If you've ever struggled with bloating, sluggish digestion, or constipation, this first combination might just become your new best friend. It's simple, refreshing, and backed by science. Cucumbers and pears. As we age, the digestive system naturally slows down. The muscles in the intestines don't contract as efficiently, and years of medication, low fiber intake, or dehydration can make regular bowel movements more difficult. That's why so many older adults quietly turn to laxatives, which might help short-term, but can actually make the gut weaker over time. Here's where this natural pairing comes to the rescue. Cucumbers are rich in insoluble fiber, the type that adds bulk and keeps food moving through your intestines smoothly. Think of it as nature's broom. Pears, on the other hand, contains soluble fiber, a softer gel-like fiber that helps stool retain moisture, making it easier and more comfortable to pass. When you combine them, you get what I like to call the digestive sweep. The cucumber keeps everything moving and the pear makes sure the process stays gentle, no strain, no discomfort, and no need for harsh supplements. And the benefits don't stop there. Pears also contain polyphenol, powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation in the digestive tract, while cucumbers add natural hydration that keeps the colon lubricated and healthy. Together, they support a balanced gut microbiome, the community of good bacteria that affects everything from digestion to immunity. Here are 3 easy ways to add this duo to your daily routine. Snack bowl. Dice half a pear and half a cucumber. Drizzle with honey and a squeeze of lemon for flavor. Smoothie. Blend cucumber, pear, and a bit of yogurt or almond milk for a gut-friendly drink. Salad. Toss cucumber and pear slices with a handful of walnuts for a light lunch that supports digestion and heart health. The key is consistency. Eat this pairing a few times a week and let your digestive system find its rhythm again naturally and comfortably. In the next section, we'll move from digestion to circulation and reveal another cucumber pairing that can help lower blood pressure, improve heart function, and boost energy naturally after 60. Healthy combination number 2, cucumbers plus apples, the heart-healthy duo. If your goal is to protect your heart, lower blood pressure, and improve circulation naturally, this combination is one of the most effective you can add to your diet. Cucumbers and apples. The science behind this pairing is simple but powerful. Cucumbers are an excellent source of potassium, an essential mineral that plays a major role in maintaining normal blood pressure. Potassium helps the body balance excess sodium, the same mineral that raises blood pressure when consumed in excess. It does this by relaxing blood vessel walls, reducing fluid retention, and helping your heart pump more efficiently with less strain. Apples, on the other hand, bring a different but equally valuable advantage. Pectin, a type of soluble fiber that binds to cholesterol in your digestive tract and helps remove it from your body before it enters the bloodstream. According to multiple studies, including one published in the European Journal of Nutrition, diets rich in pectin can reduce LDL, bad cholesterol levels by up to 10% over time, directly lowering the risk of cardiovascular disease. When you combine cucumbers and apples, their nutrients work in harmony. The potassium in cucumbers helps regulate blood pressure. The pectin in apples helps remove harmful cholesterol. The water content and antioxidants in both foods reduce inflammation and improve circulation. Together they create a balanced environment where your arteries stay flexible, your blood flows smoothly, and your heart doesn't have to work overtime. This pairing also helps combat oxidative stress, a major contributor to age-related heart problems. Apples contain compounds like quercetin and coccins, antioxidants known to protect the lining of your blood vessels. Cucumbers add flavonoids and vitamin K, which help maintain vascular elasticity and healthy clotting. For seniors with elevated blood pressure or mild cholesterol issues, incorporating this duo a few times a week can make a measurable difference. In fact, research has shown that increasing potassium intake while reducing sodium can lower systolic blood pressure by 4 to 5 points on average. A reduction comparable to some mild medications, but achieved naturally. Here are a few simple ways to enjoy the benefits. Morning snack. Slice half a green apple and half a cucumber. Sprinkle with a touch of cinnamon to help regulate blood sugar. Heart-healthy smoothie. Blend 1 small apple, half a cucumber, and a handful of spinach with water or almond milk. Light salad. Toss chopped cucumbers and apples with olive oil, lemon juice, and a pinch of flax seed for omega-3 support. For those managing blood sugar, choose green apples. They have less natural sugar and a lower glycemic index than red varieties, making them ideal for seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance. This simple, refreshing pairing doesn't just support your heart, it nourishes your entire circulatory system one bite at a time. And next, we'll uncover a cucumber combination that doesn't just support your heart or digestion. It helps your body absorb more nutrients from every meal and keeps your gut microbiome thriving. Healthy combination number 3, cucumbers plus apple cider vinegar. The nutrient booster. Among all cucumber pairings, this one might surprise you the most. Cucumbers with apple cider vinegar. It's simple, refreshing, and supported by strong science. Together, they create one of the most effective combinations for improving digestion, nutrient absorption, and gut health. 3 pillars of longevity after 60. Let's start with what happens to digestion as we age. Over time, the stomach produces less acid, a condition known as hypochlorhydria. This makes it harder to break down food, especially proteins, and reduces the absorption of key nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin B12. When that happens, even a healthy diet can leave your body undernourished. Apple cider vinegar, ACV, helps correct this. Its natural acetic acid mildly increases stomach acidity, which supports the breakdown of food and the release of nutrients. Studies published in the Journal of Food Science show that acetic acid can enhance the absorption of minerals, particularly calcium and iron, by improving how efficiently they dissolve in the digestive tract. Cucumbers complement this process perfectly. Their high water content keeps the digestive system hydrated, while their dietary fiber gently stimulates intestinal movement, preventing sluggish digestion and bloating. They also contain antioxidants and plant compounds that nourish beneficial gut bacteria, the good microbes that support immunity, hormone balance, and metabolism. When paired together, cucumbers and apple cider vinegar form what nutrition scientists call a symbiotic effect. A partnership between prebiotic fiber from cucumbers and acid support from vinegar that strengthens the gut microbiome and boosts nutrient uptake from every meal. This combination also helps regulate blood sugar by slowing carbohydrate absorption, a crucial benefit for older adults managing diabetes or metabolic syndrome. Here's how to use this pairing safely and effectively. Simple cucumber salad. Combine thinly sliced cucumbers with 1 part apple cider vinegar and 3 parts water. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes before eating. Add dill, garlic, or a drizzle of olive oil for flavor and extra antioxidants. Digestive tonic. Add a few cucumber slices and 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to a glass of water. Drink before lunch or dinner to prime digestion and support blood sugar balance. Important tips. Always dilute apple cider vinegar. Its acidity can irritate the stomach or damage tooth enamel if taken straight. Start small. Half a teaspoon in water once daily and increase slowly based on tolerance. If you have acid reflux, ulcers or sensitive stomach, consult your doctor before using vinegar regularly. Used wisely, this pairing can gently restore digestive strength, improve nutrient absorption, and keep your gut ecosystem balanced. All of which support stronger immunity, sharper mental focus, and steadier energy throughout the day. Conclusion. So, now you know, cucumbers aren't just a refreshing snack. They're one of the simplest, most powerful foods for seniors if you eat them the right way. Because, as we've seen today, even the healthiest foods can backfire when combined incorrectly. Mixing cucumbers with raw carrots can quietly erase your vitamin C and weaken your immune defense. Pairing them with bananas can overwhelm your body's mineral balance if your kidneys aren't working at full strength. And enjoying them as pickles alongside salty foods can push your blood pressure higher than you'd ever imagine from just a snack. But when you pair cucumbers wisely, everything changes. With pears, you support digestion and restore healthy gut rhythm. With apples, you protect your heart and help your arteries stay flexible. With apple cider vinegar, you boost nutrient absorption and strengthen your microbiome. These are the kinds of small, smart choices that build lifelong vitality, one plate at a time. Because aging well isn't about restriction or fear. It's about understanding your body's chemistry and using food as your ally, not your enemy. And remember, your body doesn't need perfection. It just needs consistency. Start simple. Add a cucumber pear snack a few afternoons each week. Swap your pickles for a lighter homemade version. Or sip cucumber-infused water with a splash of apple cider vinegar before dinner. In a matter of weeks, you'll feel the difference. Lighter digestion, steadier energy, and a clearer mind. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these tips will you try first? Have you ever mixed cucumbers with any of these foods before without realizing the effects? Share your experiences in the comments. Your stories inspire others in our ageless vitality community to take charge of their health naturally. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next episode. Your support helps us reach more seniors around the world who deserve to feel strong, active, and confident at every age. Until next time, stay informed, stay hydrated, and remember, every small change you make today is a step toward lifelong vitality.